To the point I can't stretch my arm.
That's the best feeling ever, though.
Hey?
Because you know it's work.
But Roz, bring out the list of things you had to do.
Oh my God, yeah, let me tell you, let me show you my exercises, because I also had to go into YouTube and Google what these were, because I actually had no clue. Right. Okay. Do you want day 1, day 2, or day 3?
Let's have it all.
Let's have it all. Okay, so day 1, I had to do abductors. Have we started?
Yes. Boss.
Wow, can you imagine? Bros, just cutting. You want meshonu. How do you say? Meshonu.
It's not French.
What?
French.
Okay. Meshonu.
It's not
Oh, mechonu. Wow. Is it boys? That's how you tell someone to shut it.
Like, bad noise from the audience, like.
Behaviors. Do you want to come in here, Ibuka? Is that? Am I even saying your name right? How do I say that name? Ibuka.
Anyways, Ross, continue with your abductors.
Oh yeah, so let me go and let me tell you what I did this week, right? So I did abductors, leg press, cable row, but I have to do a close grip one. Pec deck.
What's pec deck?
It's a pec deck.
Do you know, I'm not sure. I know I googled it, but I could not tell you. But I think it has something to do with your pectoral muscles. So yeah.
This is how you know my head is in the wrong place. Cause I thought it was like a lip sync exercise.
Oh,
Is your head ever in the right place?
What?
pec deck.
Bite me.
Every episode I
Anyways.
listen to, there's always something.
Wow.
This episode, there's going to be something.
I'm telling you. So I did an assisted pull-up. And you know the thing is about that, right? Yeah? You have to put the pin to close enough to your body weight. Or else when you step on it, you just drag down. You actually have to pull yourself back up. So once it's your body weight, it retracts back up. Right.
Yeah.
Machine pin shoulder press.
Said machine.
That's that one.
I've been spending too much time with Yoruba people. H factor. Crunch pin or plates, oblique twist. That was my
That's
day
this
1.
That's this one. Where you
Babe, I
guys-
use the machine. I don't do anything free weights because I don't have balance. Oh, it's called The Gym. I pay €60 a month. The place is lit.
Have
It's got
swimming
2
pool?
floors.
Where is
Babe,
it?
I live in Carlo. Nowhere has a swimming
You're
pool,
paying
but the swimming
€60
pool.
for no swimming pool.
Yeah, it's Carlo.
That's
Babe,
Dublin could never.
Never
Never ever.
No,
do all
So
gyms have
you're
swimming pools in Carlo?
Fly fit in Blanche.
We don't have fly flits.
No,
Seen our
but
fly fleet.
Well, I can't remember. I think Ben Don and Sanctuary have a swimming pool, but I can't remember how much.
Sanctuary, that's still 40 minutes away from me.
Far though.
Yeah, it's fine.
do you know what? Westwood. That's when.
I've
That's
heard
when
about
you know
that.
you've made it.
But how expensive is Westwood?
It's like not too far off the prices you're paying in
Oh
Carlo.
shit, my
Like,
bad.
honestly, it's
Carlo's the
like- I
back
think
arse of
But there's no
nowhere.
Westwood in
It's like
Carlo, though.
70.
No. Do you know what we just got in Carlo for the first time?
Pool.
Does it have a pool?
Oh, damn.
It has a sea, a salt pool.
Salt pool?
She said sea. I said ocean.
I saw a sea. Me too. I said, what
It has-
is this?
Guys, it has a creche if you have kids.
Oh wow.
Ah.
You can get people mind your kids. It has tennis courts, squash courts.
Uh-uh.
It has like
Where's
all
where's
these.
this?
Where's this gym?
So it's also you pay. I actually am repping Westwood right now because there's one in Lucan. There's
There's one in
Sandy
Lucan.
Ford. Yeah.
What part of what gym? What's the name?
Do you know it used to be called Crunch Fit? Do you know where Fort Lucan is?
No. How you find it?
You know the Lucan back roads. If you go to
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
back
think I know
roads.
it's quite
Yeah.
good.
It's that one. Yeah. So
it's quite big, yeah.
it's huge. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I
if
know
you
the
pay
place.
for one like one membership,
I think
you
it's
get
where
to
you-
use all of them.
I think it's where you did your
What's the
swimming
pricing
lessons.
range?
70 something.
That place that you did.
That's not bad, you know.
It used to be called Crunch
Did it in
Fitness.
Clondalkin.
That's not
Okay.
bad. However, like let's say
Se-
there's one in Sandyford, right? Because I work in Sandyford.
There's
so
one
if I
in
can just go-
Sandyford. There's one in town. Like there's one near where's that place? Oh, I can't remember. Fairview. There's one
Okay.
in Fairview, Lucan, Sandyford. Like
Roslyn,
Sandyford,
arrange your
Leopardstown.
face now.
Did you not hear? She said all of that for €70 and I'm paying €60. Carlos, Carlos ripping me off.
Bougie. Do you know what I mean? Like it's nice.
Mine's bougie as well. Like it's got new
But then
equipment.
what's the sign up fee and all of that?
Hot. That's where
That's
they
the
get
problem.
you.
Because
That's
I
where they
think
get you,
I've heard about
'cause
that place.
They say like it's like a €500 like
Hey?
joining fee.
God.
Yeah? But you can get them down.
500.
You get them down.
They will
It's-
bring the equipment to my house. Are you whining me?
That's why
You
I'm
call them
happy-
for
I'm
me.
happy
You let
with,
tell them to get them done.
Bro,
fly fit
I want to
because
try get
going
as
to the
much
gym,
people to
I'm
join
not
at the
as-
same
Frequent.
time. So we don't have
Me
to pay
neither.
joining fee.
I'm not as frequent
Yeah.
either.
You know
If
what I
I
mean?
pay
So,
if I pay €500 for
no, you pay about 100.
Lord knows I will open.
I know
with
this
Is
them.
it
deal.
24 hours or it's just?
Oh I don't know if it's 24 hours. I don't have that information.
That's mad.
So
Sick.
Carlo's ripping me off.
Yeah, they are for 2 floors.
Do you know what we just got in Carlo?
Let's go.
You're rude, fam. How dare you?
You know,
You're on my
I've
podcast.
been waiting since.
Tesco.
Because you said it before.
Actually,
Let me wait.
we got buses. Excuse you.
That's the wrong word, bro.
Just got buses. So there's like a bus stop right outside my house now. Like we never had buses that took you into different parts of Carlo. And you use the Leap card now.
So it just takes you different parts of Carlo.
Different parts. Yeah, we've got buses that take you outside Carlo. Those have always been there. We have buses and trains. But the
Like a
ones,
commune.
no, like if you didn't have a car, you'd have to drive.
Wait, if you didn't have a car.
Sorry. If you couldn't, wait, what was I trying to say?
Deminsky, what are you doing to Rosalind?
Oh gosh.
She didn't used to. This is all new to me.
God.
Right, let's just start
If you didn't have a car, you had to walk. That's what I meant. Yeah.
start this intro.
Okay, so welcome back to GTG, baby.
You know the vibe.
Hey, Get the Gist podcast, your weekly subscription of the gist. And you know what? I've got my bros in the building. This one with the succulent voice. Your voice is so nice, Quincy. Don't be shy.
Anyway,
You know, I heard that snippet, yeah, and I was just laughing.
What snippets?
That voiceover thing.
oh come on.
Your voice is
You
so.
have to give the listeners
Don't
context all the
worry
time.
Yeah,
about
hearing
it.
it already.
Don't worry about it.
His voice is so good.
Hi guys, my name is Quincy. I'm happy to be here.
Aww,
Give it interview.
I love it.
And they won't give you the job.
Why? I'm trying to get myself to be comfortable.
Come, yeah. Leave him alone.
How do you look wicked and you're trying to sound nice?
I've introduced myself, Akeeb.
Go on.
No, now you have to talk me up too now. What's your problem?
Oh, sorry. Hey, to the baddest. The one, the call of Island. The guy that can sing. That his voice is sweet.
It's not giving.
It's not giving. Have y'all heard him sing? We'll see maybe if we could try to get him to sing later on.
No.
He can.
Let's make Let's a little bit.
Wow.
See
We've had how many artists come on and none of them have sung, but this
None
guy-
of them.
Wow.
No, see, that's my Akeeb. Come on, introduce yourself, sir.
Anyways, hi guys, my name is Akeeb. I'm happy to be here.
The same thing I said.
Now that sounds different.
How does it sound
It
different?
sounds like he just got invited to a talk show.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm
Alright,
screaming.
guys, gist of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know what gist of the week is?
What's the gist of the week? Let's have it.
Gist of the week, basically, we gather stuff that we've seen,
Oh,
read.
no, I know what it is, but like, what's that?
What is
He wants to know what's this
Oh,
week's gist
sorry.
of the week.
This week, so Twitter is now X.
carrying on?
I'm absolutely vexed because it's giving porno.
You know what happened?
It is, you know what? What?
Since the exit.
What?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Bars.
But do you know? As
It took me a while to catch that one.
Have you noticed that I'm getting so much more notifications now?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Twitter or X or whatever.
I
it's
even
called.
remember the day it got changed. I was like, what the hell is this?
No, like it's hopping. My phone's hopping like every day, every time it's a notification.
Elon Musk is a powerful
Think-
man,
yeah,
scary
they think they
powerful.
changed it because of threads.
Right?
No. Yeah.
What's
that's
SpaceX?
I think he wants.
So he's pushing SpaceX. What's SpaceX?
Another company owns. So he has a contract with NASA also
Yeah.
where they're doing space travel and stuff.
So he's being smart.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy is smart.
So
So basically, do you want to come and say what you want to say?
Just come and sit.
Okay,
Just come and sit down beside.
we have
We can actually squeeze you in.
an audience in the back. He said that he's basically pushing his brand, SpaceX, and since Twitter is already big, he's combining it, which is very smart business move wise.
Yeah.
Because now everyone's gonna know about his brand before he even drops it.
Give him monopoly.
Let's give him monopoly.
That's exactly what he's doing though.
It's crazy.
Wait, was it true? Was it true what he said that he's limiting like people to view a certain amount of tweets?
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
that, but he took it off.
Or
did you take it off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I see now, even if you're a celebrity, you don't get that certified tick unless you pay for it. He's stripped it away from everyone. So anybody you see on Twitter with a verified tick
Is
is
that
paying
a-
for it.
Has anyone paid for the?
No,
verified-
absolutely not.
No, I feel like I have a theory.
Go on.
He paid what? 40 something billion.
So he wants to make the money back.
He's trying to get money back.
He's trying to make it back.
That's the truth.
Because there's people who fall for it.
I wouldn't be far-fetched, to be honest.
Everyone on Instagram has a blue tick now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
Are you paying for the blue tick?
Absolutely not.
It is $17.99.
Yeah, I'm watching all these people that.
Why am I using the blue tick?
On Instagram as well.
Oh, it's with blue tick. So if you've got a blue tick, you can message someone else and you won't go into their message request. So if you DM a celebrity, they'll be able to see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's all.
That's it.
Because that's the
Eh.
For €18.
18. I will pay €18 to go and slide into Michael B. Jordan's
You know what?
DMs.
And then he airs you.
See me.
Are you trying to sound not beautiful enough?
I'm not saying that.
Your brothers will forever humble you. Can you imagine?
You know what?
Go on,
I
babe.
don't mind people who pay for the blue tick, yeah, but stop acting like you earned it. Do you get me?
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
that's fair. Like if that's what you want to do, like
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be me. But anyways, no judgment.
I mean, if that's what's important to you, do it. Like, no one's gonna have
Don't
to judge
be
you
going
for that.
around
Yeah.
acting like you earned it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like you're probably on like your local newspaper or something.
Yeah, because like for you to actually earn it, like you have to be in 5 newspapers, and it has to be like about
But I mean,
yeah, it's for you to earn it instead of pay for it. Yeah,
paying for it has kind of diminished the whole point of
Diluted it, yeah.
but like Ayo said on our pod, the reason why she wants it was because like her Instagram got hacked, and she makes money from her Instagram. So someone like her needs the verification because that's her way of making peas. So if anybody can just come and take it and hack it.
Well, for me, I'm just talking about like if you're not a brand, if you're not like what's the essence?
bragging rights.
Bragging rights, exactly, 100%.
Yeah.
What's called the second gist for the week is it Mbappe? How do you say his name?
Mbappe.
Mbappe?
Mbappe.
What's it?
Mbappe.
Them these guys, man.
Come. Have you guys seen his new salary?
Oh,
Denied it, no?
yeah.
He denied it.
What?
Take it.
Nah.
Even if he denied it, what is
So,
still his
let me
salary?
tell you, you know they paid him 60 million. I think it was 60 million.
For what?
I have
Loyal-
776.
Loyalty bonus for still being at
little
PSG
bonus.
by this time. 60 million.
I don't even know what this man looks like.
When I
Let
tell
me
you that
Google.
my kids will start playing ball from the
I've heard the name, but I have no clue.
the
What's
moment
his history like? Where do you come from? Like, what's his?
he grew up in France, but like his parents are like Cameroonian and that. I think his dad is Cameroonian. Am I correct? His dad is Cameroonian,
Okay.
I know he's from France.
but he
Yeah, and I'll just repeat what you said since you refuse to come and take the mic.
Where's
Like, what's
Mbappe
his
from?
history like? Where do you come from?
He came from Monaco.
yeah
That's another club.
PSG
He moved from Monaco to PSG.
yeah.
Okay. I was just repeating this so they know what you're saying.
Girls now. So girls, if your man has ever talked about, you know who Mbappe is now. You
It's
get
not
to jump.
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
She didn't say mum.
You know,
Mbappe.
he turned down on 1 billion
1 billion for what?
for the same place.
To Saudi, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
For one
Ronaldo is-
season.
One
One season.
Footballers make a lot.
1 billion naira or dollar.
Pounds or euros.
One yeah.
And you know the
okay.
funny thing is in Saudi Arabia they don't tax you. So that 1 billion is 1 billion
Clear.
for one season, and they said they'd let him go to Real Madrid for free the following season, because
So why did he say no?
yeah, like he's young.
Too young to go there. I think Saudi Arabia, they're trying to make them.
So
You know the crazy thing about
so there's no competition there.
yeah.
Oh, so that's why Cristiano Ronaldo's there.
Nobody wanted him.
Okay.
That's a lie. Nobody wanted him.
Yeah, Saudi is trying to make their own league.
Improve their league. Okay. So what the audience said is that footballers who go to Saudi Arabia are there to retire because Saudi Arabia, their
then
league is
Not
non-existent.
really though, but like because like this transfer window, we've seen a lot of people in even their prime actually go there. Like Sadio Mane just joined them like a couple of days ago.
Money.
Yeah.
Is it for money or is it for career development?
Probably.
Because it sounded
Money.
like it's for money.
I'm okay
Bro,
with that.
I'm at a point in time in my life if I had to go back to go play footy, I'd go.
The money.
But how are your knees though? Like,
My knees are good. But I
they
told
look
my
a bit thick.
oh yeah, I have a lot of shot power.
Now I want to even talk here because do you think doctors should be getting paid this
Yeah.
money?
I don't think anyone should be getting paid that type of money.
You see,
I feel like if you're someone who's saving lives out here like that, because doctors don't get paid enough for what they do.
The world is
Yo, my best friend is a doctor. She's obs and gynae, so she actually delivers babies for a living. When this girl is in surgery and things go wrong, yo, like she's tired coming home. 14, 15, she's not
in the
paid
world.
enough for what
You
she
know,
does.
I saw a TikTok today where someone was like, I think they were a software developer in the US, and they asked her how much she's making, and she said 200K a year. And then her friend, who's a healthcare worker, was making 74 or so.
Healthcare people do not get paid enough.
They're not appreciated enough, unfortunately.
Can I say something? So the thing why Mbappe gets paid that much is because he's a brand. He makes that kind of money. That's why he gets paid. With doctors, I understand they save lives, but there are a lot of doctors, right?
There's a lot of footballers.
Yeah, but then it's just like Messi, Ronaldo. These are like
See,
The
the
elite.
way I see
Damn.
the way I see it is,
it's like the same way as Kim Kardashian. And she doesn't
I get
do
that.
shit, but
I get
when
that.
she drops in something, everyone's buying it.
Skims.
Like
Skims are great, by the way.
I totally understand what he's saying, but like it's more like this: the football world is booming because there's a lot of investment in there.
Sponsorship.
The
Exactly.
fans, the amount of like
So
when
we
they sell
we
a
need
stadium.
that same level of, but like who's gonna invest in the healthcare sector? It's actually the government. If they're not willing to do that, if they're not ready to do that, then
Yeah.
Where does it go?
done.
People-
That's his
exactly-
point.
Are you
That's-
saying
Point is, private enterprise, they want to make
More money, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not really.
here to make money from the
Exactly.
you're saying that the government are not good people?
yeah,
I had heard that. Like,
Have you?
yeah,
Has anyone?
Anyways.
that's you. You want to compute?
Has anyone gone to the hospital lately? I had to go.
yeah.
I went to the GP like
And
yesterday.
I was there for the whole day, like for the whole.
My car accident and I was a priority as well, and I was still there for hours.
You know, I thought healthcare in Nigeria was terrible till I got to Ireland.
You wait. Let's dive into that. Nigerian healthcare is better than Irish healthcare.
Yes, I wouldn't be
I'm
in
not
the
gonna lie.
hospital for the whole day if I want to see a doctor. Even if
That's
I-
brazy.
You know something?
public
I could
hospital.
literally, in Nigeria, I have like 4 or 5 doctors on speed dial. Like, yo, what's up? This is what I'm feeling.
But then again, Nigeria
It's also connection.
Also, yeah, connections and
like
money.
Even at that, like, I mean, it's not as if we're the richest people. Like, we're comfortable and we still have that level of access.
That is crazy.
Interesting.
But like in Ireland, I thank God I've not had any. I actually had a reason. I was playing footy and I tore my thigh muscle, so there's a dent in my thigh. And you know what? I got up and I was like, "There's no point of me going to the hospital." I just went home.
Because we actually had to leave. We weren't attended to that day. We had to leave.
What?
We were there for just sitting down. Like it was Lizzie and I actually were there sitting down for the whole day.
I tell you a sweet one.
Early in the morning.
My housemate, when I was in Tarrowstown, he tore his nose. Like he was doing pull-ups and then his nose kind of tore and like he detached.
Wait, what? How was he doing a pull up?
In the gym.
No, in the house, like he had them things that you buy off Amazon or like those sports
Oh,
equipment.
those pull-up
And he
thingies.
fell off it, and then he went to the hospital and he was there for like 4 hours before a black doctor was like, "Come, let me attend to you."
Because another thing I heard is like if you go into the A&E, you also have to be dramatic.
Yeah.
Pay you attention.
Yeah.
You just go there and be like, oh, you have this issue.
Yeah. Or say you have chest pains.
You
Yeah.
will sit down there till
Yeah.
they're ready for you.
Yeah.
The chest will pain you till you reach.
No, they have to, like medically they have to, because if you say chest pains, it could be your heart. So when you say chest pains, I think it's chest pains. I say that is like major. But that is crazy,
Like
bro.
a huge amount of restructuring needs to go into it.
Very
That's the
huge
truth.
amount.
That is crazy. To be honest with you, like I went to the GP like maybe 2 days ago, and I hadn't been in like almost 10 years. So first of all, thank God for good health. But like, imagine the people that do have to go, and this is what they're facing when they go there.
But that's also because you've got people who will go who are like, what's the word for it? They'll go in and they'll be like, oh my God, I'm dying, and they're not. Like you have a lot of these people who are legit just camp out and like.
Do you blame them though?
Sometimes you don't, but some of them might be doing that just to see a doctor.
If I know that these are the services that you're providing and this is how you're running your business,
I will do it.
and I want the quickest service possible,
Mm,
I'm gonna be dramatic as fuck. That's the truth.
damn.
Because you go there, you actually see people laying on the floor, laying on the chair.
'Cause no one's
And there's not enough space in hospitals. Like
Once.
there's not like the
Once.
beds that are like in the corridors and stuff. Like I've been very, very, very blessed that whenever anything has happened, I've been able to be attended to quickly. But I think it's because whenever something happens to me, it's very extreme. It's
you-
car accidents, hot
you
water
don't
bottle
think-
explosion.
you don't think- you
It's
don't
never
think
the normal stuff.
You don't think it's fine girl privilege?
No,
Are you sure?
no.
I don't think there's fine girl
Yo,
privilege.
if I
That's
tell
the
you,
only
Health, I don't
sector
think so.
where
that's
fine
the
girl
only
privilege doesn't
sector.
work.
The day my hot water bottle incident happened, I showed up to the guys. I looked crazy. I had no wig on, no cornrows, just wash, and I was natural back then. Natural afro. Was wearing a cardigan and holding a towel around my legs. No matter because the hot water burn was there, and here is me coming in with an ice pack in between all of this, and I get up to the counter and I'm still even calm.
I'm just
They
trying
looked
to
at me.
picture-
I looks
I'm trying
like
to
a
picture all of this.
psycho. Well, you think if you didn't see someone crazy like that walking in, you wouldn't answer them immediately?
You know,
That's why the more serious your condition or whatever, they'll answer you quickly.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
lie.
even when
I
you
got into a
do-
private room. What?
When you do get to see the
They gave her
doctors,
hard-
you can tell that.
Oh my god, the drugs I was on was sweet, fam. Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Is it the one that will get you?
Guys, I was.
Is it actually fentanyl?
I think it's fentanyl. Yeah, FENTY.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Sorry.
That's not my
means-
fault.
English.
It's not my fault. My thing is not.
I never pronounce medication correctly. I've been saying lemslip all my life, and it's lemsip.
Wahalers.
You know, yeah, I pronounce Gatsby.
Gabsy.
Yeah, I pronounce his name wrong.
Oh,
all the time.
Gatsby.
Gatsby.
Oh, okay, well that's fair enough. You're just
The
replacing
artist.
that artist.
I
You
don't
mean
have
the
to say it. There's
artist?
some-
Yeah?
Gabsy.
No,
Gabsy.
Gatsby or
It's
Gatsby?
you know.
It's
Gabsy. It's
Gatsby.
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 Is it
Not
Gatsby or
Gabsy.
I say Gatsby like the flipping
The
drama.
movie,
Like
Wait, is it not Gabsy?
It's
it's
Gabsy.
Gatsby. You're
Gabsy.
right.
Am I
Gabsy.
saying
Yeah,
it right?
you're
I'm
saying
I'm
Gabsy.
saying it
confused.
wrong. I'm saying it wrong. I'm
Gabsy.
incorrect.
Yeah, it's Gabsy.
Like she's been saying gas. Is it P?
Gabsy.
Yeah, Gatsby. Like I have to say the whole thing.
Gabsy.
I'm so conflustered.
Gabsy, but you're saying Gatsby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Like the
Okay.
spray. Okay.
Guys, I wanted to ask a question because it came to my head the other day. Which do you think is stronger, girl code or guy code?
I say guy code.
Of course, you say guy code because
I'll
you're
say
a guy.
guy code, but it also depends on the group
Yeah.
of friends.
It also depends
It
on
also depends on
Yeah.
Why do you, so
thing
you
is-
guys, everyone here is saying guy code.
No.
I'm gonna say girl code just to disagree.
I
That's what I'm
think-
saying. It depends
Give
on
me
the
an
group of
example
friends.
of.
For example, let's say for example, me and Roz, we were at a party, but I didn't know the guy had knew you before, but obviously I was like, flirting with him. But then as soon as I saw that you were getting cozy, I'm backed off, and ever since then had backed off. Do you get me? That's an example of girl code.
So it's basically the same with bro
Same thing
code
with
too.
guy code.
Yeah.
But I think with guy code, it's more.
You
broad.
think bro code? You guys are dirty.
You see the thing. Right?
No, you guys are
I think-
mental.
I'm sorry, but
I
like,
think there are people that would keep the bro code sacred.
but you know, yeah, you
People
guys.
that just don't care.
I'm sorry, but like,
boys
I also
Name,
want.
name five.
keep
I
the
want to
bro
say
code
something
sacred.
as well. Like, you see, the thing about bro code is that the codes that work in this circle don't necessarily work in that circle. There's groups of friends that are ready to sleep with the same girl and pass around.
Shit.
That's
And
what I'm
then-
saying. It depends
But
on
I feel like it depends on the girl.
Just
It
depends
doesn't
on
depend on the friend. I think it
Nah,
depends on
No,
the date.
yeah, like, but the thing
No,
is, like,
but-
let's say I was, involved with a woman or a girl, and things have ended. Like, I could be one of the guys that wouldn't have a problem with my guy going to go hit on the same girl.
provided you let me know.
But that's what I'm
Provided
saying.
you
Then
let me
it's
know.
weak then.
What?
Because
It's not about being weak. It's
I think
just.
No,
it's
but
more
no, but
lenient.
no, the bro
It's
code
not
is weak. Not you
I
guys.
wouldn't.
are
I wouldn't
weak.
say it's weak. I would put it this way. I would just say it's more like what works for you doesn't work for this person.
It just depends.
That's
on the
actually the
group
most
of people.
male response I've actually ever heard in my
That's
life.
why I say like
You guys, there's no code. It's a free for all,
Not
and
really.
these are all just
No,
men.
I wouldn't
I would-
agree with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't
fully.
say
because
that.
you guys haven't given
I
us.
do understand
a
why you
proper-
think that way.
Give me an
but I
example of
wouldn't- I
a
wouldn't-
proper
that's
guy
why-
code in action. Exactly.
Exactly.
Let's move on. I know
What
there's
do you
gonna be-
mean?
It would be similar to what you said.
Yeah. Like
So
that,
you-
that's
you-
that's like a general example.
Yeah, that's a general- it would be similar
Would
to
you
what
guys
said.
date?
I don't know many guys who go by that
No,
route.
I wouldn't do that.
Nah,
I know-
that's a
I
line
know too
wouldn't
much.
Cross. Yeah, that's a line.
See, I brought some like genuine guys on the pod. That's the problem.
That's a
I
big
didn't bring the
fat lie.
snaky ones.
I wouldn't cross.
I feel like, but aren't men also the ones to say that men will, if a girl's gonna give it up, they will take it.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
So which
See, the
is
thing
it?
is,
no,
you see,
which
that,
is it?
that's my problem with generalizing.
Yeah.
Because if you generalize and you say, "Oh, men," I'm forced to believe that's the men that you relate with. Do you
I'm
understand?
happy with my babes.
She's like, I didn't say this
Don't
party.
say that.
I'm not saying you're a babe, but like I'm saying like just like the people that you're around. But like a lot of the guys that I'm around wouldn't move like that.
Yeah, same with me. And I can understand why you have that kind of thought process because they're nasty.
Do you know what? Can I maybe like interject and say maybe it's because the type of guys that you hang out with are the ones who are from Niger. You don't hang around with many people who are from here. No, I'm not saying they're not nasty, but I mean like the mentality of the Niger guys that you hang out with are different. No?
Sorry.
See the way Akeeb is laughing.
Nigerian guys.
See even the way Ree looked at me.
Boys are boys everywhere.
Ah.
But see the way, but you just generalized there. Boys are boys. Do you get me? Now I'm at fault because I generalized that all men do this. Boys are boys. So which one is it?
The thing is, go ahead. Sorry, ladies first.
Like I said, it depends on the guy's preference.
What?
It depends on the guy's like his thought process. How
no, but it's. I'm not talking about like. I'm not referring back to people that I know. Do you know what I mean? It's more so about situations.
9 times out of 10.
9 times
this is
out of 10.
what the guy is doing.
Do you get me?
Because men are opportunistic and have audacity.
But like
you
most
think women are not opportunistic? Everyone is opportunistic.
I wouldn't generalize
but
it.
in regards to
see, this is all a lot of big words for a very easy response.
God bless you. Go ahead, I'm listening.
But you like most guys say men like men. What? Okay, let me try again. Sorry, my head is not.
Demi, you need
fogged.
to move. You're affecting her.
She's corrupted all our English.
So, like, men will take sex whenever.
That's
yes or no?
No.
9 times out of 10.
No. Okay, but if
I need to start hanging around the men they're talking about.
Personal feelings, you guys might be different, but majority of the time, men, if sex is put on a plate, are you gonna take it?
What do you think?
It depends on who the sex is from.
I'm just saying.
For me, no. Like I don't.
That's a big fat lie. Anyways, come on.
For me as well, it would depend. Like
that's a big fat lie.
So would you believe?
No, because I wouldn't sit down here and say that. Oh, like if you offer me sex all the time, that's all I'm gonna be taking.
No, but that's okay. Take your personal feelings aside.
Okay.
Just general.
Majority of men, if sex is off, research I should be saying.
Yes.
If research
is
offered.
Sorry, I forgot that word. Research.
If research is offered, are they gonna take it?
You know what?
Yeah, I would lie to you. You're right.
So.
You're right.
Am I? Is that?
Yeah.
Did I win that?
Yeah, you did.
There you go.
I'm just not willing to continue arguing.
I'm screaming.
Like I would like the listeners to actually have the conversations within themselves and like just test their girl code, boy code, see the limits it has, the constraints it has on. You know what I mean? Because it's actually it's deep. I want us to tap in deeper, but like we don't have in.
Why I say the codes are different is because like the levels of friendships differ. Like friendships are different. So like whatever, bro. Like I've seen nasty friendships like where like bro. This guy's done with the girl. He's like, bro, I'm done with her. Like, you can go next.
Bro. But girls are not like that. That's something that girls never do. Like, girls will never be. No, I've never seen a girl be like, I'm done with him, babe. You go take a turn.
It's not about
what?
It's not even about being done with him. It's more like the way I've seen that work amongst women is.
I've seen women snake and be like, okay.
Not even snake. I've seen a woman confidently sleep with someone who a friend has been with, and the friend was okay with it. Yeah.
But I've basically be saying like if I was done with someone, we know it never happened, then Demi then got with him, but I didn't care. Is that it?
Exactly, because like they know that okay, yeah, this guy has money. If I spend some time with him, he's gonna show me a good time. He's gonna show me a nice time.
Damn.
Pass him around. And the guy doesn't feel like he's being passed around because bro, he's just scoring points.
How do you guys feel about this? Yeah, because I had the conversation. I brought it up in another conversation. Someone said that girl code is based on emotion and guy code is based on logic.
So emotion as in like girls would not want their friend to do something because it would hurt their feelings more than what is correct.
I don't want you to go for that guy that I know is not interested in me. He doesn't want me. There's nothing that's gonna happen in the future. But I don't want you to go for him because I feel
it's gonna hurt my feelings that I didn't get him.
Yeah, that's feelings just because of my personal emotion. Like I don't want you going there just because I feel like you shouldn't go there. Whereas in guys, like would think, oh, okay, my bro has no connection. It's not gonna affect it. So I can go there. It's not gonna affect him, and his bro's not gonna be mad as well. Does that make sense?
You know, I do think that women they do act a lot more emotional, and guys do act a lot more logically in general. I think with nearly everything in life, women just react a lot emotionally more.
The way I've seen is, I think for a guy, like the way it works is, as long as the woman is not, a crazy person, like as long as she's calm, collected, and everything, your friends are more inclined to tell you, like, try it out. The truth is, the same way you go in, you will come out. If she breaks your heart, if you break her heart, whichever way, like whatever happens, we're still gonna be there for you as your friends. Get that kind of thing. That's just what it is.
Hey, so switch it up. Do you guys know what item 22 is?
Yes, I heard that.
I don't.
For the girls that don't know what item 22, yeah. Item 22 is what happens when you get a low value male that's able to acquire money and status, but like, he's a cuck.
He's what?
A cuck?
Huh?
You are speaking English now.
This Gen Z or what is this?
People out there know what it is. But
What does
basically,
it mean?
girls, he offered, like, let's say, for example, I think he was having a conversation with Andrew Tate and he kind of offered his wife to have sex.
No, I think his wife is a
Is it
porn
that
star.
porn-
No?
No,
porn
he offered his
guy?
wife.
His wife is a porn star.
He's
Oh, is this on Twitter?
yeah. She was a porn star.
Yeah, go
Can I
on.
interject?
Yeah.
Go on.
I saw someone tweet something about this, and the person goes, "That's just one of the social experiments that they're putting out there
Huh?
to enable men become more comfortable with their wives
Huh?
being promiscuous."
Ha, Mugbe.
That's deep.
Shit.
Chai.
Because man was actually
Hey.
publishing, and he was
Yeah, he
posting
bought
this
her.
thing.
He bought her. a
Like,
new
he
What
car
about that
for
Jason
thing.
Love guy,
And then
no?
the funny thing is, I seen a TikTok of this same guy, and he said that his wife can never do that. That he has too much money for his wife to be sleeping outside. And then a couple.
But did she not?
But that doesn't.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So a couple of months or years later, she's then doing exactly what he said he would never accept.
Yeah,
But
she
wait.
recorded like a
Like,
sex tape.
was she
with
not
guy.
a porn star from the
She was a porn star from
Yeah,
the
so-
beginning, but like when they got together, it became like two of them. And
Oh,
then-
together.
yeah. And then
Damn.
all of a sudden,
So
that's
Twitter's where all the tea's at.
He's
Girl,
like,
why do you think I'm there every
he's-
week?
He's comfortable with his wife sleeping with, like she's gonna get a black ting, all of that. So
Yo.
I just felt I had to bring it up because low value males be getting away with murder.
Low value. What do we mean by low value? What's a low value man?
Definition of a
Let me go
low
to
value
Google.
male.
What's a low value
I
meal?
need some.
Is it like
Google be telling you someone
Like
Google's a
nonchalant.
crazy place.
nonchalant or like
They're just sort of like,
Just a male, not like an
So are you tying the,
like
the
his
value to
masculinity is
his-
very at a low vibration.
oh, so that the woman would be more dominant in the relationship and like tell things to
What
do
do you
or
guys think a low value male is? Because right now I can't think.
when I hear low value, I just think of money.
he's very like, he's not very like protective. Like he's sort of
Eee.
like, you do you, I'll be cool with it. Do you know what I mean? Like
that
very.
make him-
Oh,
So I found something here, right? It goes, any man that is too needy, desperate, sarcastic, agreeable, backstabber, estrogen stuff.
So all of the above. What?
Yeah, they usually tend to be involuntary single and will always end. That part went.
Well, then, I don't think it's.
Oh wait, then I didn't get the.
doesn't
I
meet
just
that
saw-
definition.
I feel like that didn't hit it. Do you get me? But there's a. What do you guys think a low value male is?
Depends on which angle you're looking at it from.
Okay.
According to society's angle,
Mhm.
it's obviously gonna be in terms of like money.
Confidence, low money,
That's
things
that's
like
the
that.
the society
Mm.
one. Now what's the what would be the other aspect?
The other one would then be like in terms of mentality.
Okay,
which
mentality
is-
I think is more so important here than society because society like everybody has an opinion. Mental, what's that? What would be a low
mentality
value?
is what we would then have, maybe defined somewhat in terms of like, a man who doesn't have like what's the word, like a voice for himself, or he can't speak up for himself, things like that. Low confidence and
Self-esteem and stuff such. Yeah.
Like, would you say like a low value male is like a pick me?
No, I don't think so. A low value
someone
male.
who's a pick me is confident.
Yeah, it won't put himself in a situation where.
so just saying a cowardly man,
Sorry?
a cowardly man. Like,
Say
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
damn.
Do you guys not that you like? Would you like pick me women? But do you think pick me women are winning compared to the women that aren't pick
When
me?
you say pick me woman, what do you mean?
The ones that like are in the kitchen 24/7 and you guys are just in the talking stage.
You wanna
Making
put
you-
us in trouble?
Or
Hey, but I say, I don't know if I would call that pick me women because that's just domesticated women. Because there's certain girls who just like doing that stuff. It doesn't mean they're doing it for pick me.
They're doing it to win the man, not because that's just who they are.
I don't think
also like
not necessarily.
I don't think it's like women who like will be like, men be like, I don't like that. They be like, yeah, I don't like that.
They just agree with a man just so they like them rather than doing
So like if you're defining it as, I'll take it from the first one. Like if it's a domesticated woman or like a woman who likes to clean, cook, and all those kind of things, they'd always win because like
men like to eat.
Do they win?
They like their bellies fed and rubbed.
Not even eat. It's more peace of mind.
You think women like that will give you a peace of mind? Like the ones who are at home cooking, cleaning?
To a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
I would say that's not all.
That's not all.
I don't even think those women are winning, to be frank.
A lot of them aren't. Because a lot of those women get taken for granted.
Exactly. Like that's the thing. I feel like, the way I see it as well is obviously the way I grew up and surroundings and everything. Those women get taken for granted and, the men don't know how to balance that energy. If she's giving you 100%, you need to give her 100% back. You don't get relaxed. That's the thing. And
I like this new generation of Nigerian men. Because like our mom's generations, that's not what it was like, mate. I can't do what my mom did.
That generation, the man was more entitled.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The woman had to go to the kitchen.
I remember having a conversation with my mom when I was like, 11, 12. And the thing is, it's a tradition in the household. Every Sunday, she'd pound yam, she'd make jollof rice, she'd make fried rice, all those kind of things.
Yo,
bro, like
my mom had me doing that.
Relax. Shit. But when I say, and we'd be eating buffet, my mom would be like, people are enjoying yourselves. I'd be like, yeah, thanks, mom. Like, I really appreciate it. Like, and then one day she goes, your wife needs to learn how to do this in the future. I'm like, who told you my wife would be pounding yam? And then she laughed and she was like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's because of your husband you're slaving away in the kitchen. Like, I wouldn't have my wife doing that.
See?
And she was shocked.
New
and
generation.
Today she looks at me and she's like, you this boy. But I'm like, that's the truth. Like, you need to know how to balance it.
I'm like that with my mom. Like, she'd be like, ask your dad what he wants to eat. I'll be like, mom, if you tell him he wants to eat eba, he's going to take it. Like, I don't know why.
I swear to God. I swear down.
I don't think that could be me. I ask you what to eat. You're getting what's in my fridge, fam.
That's what I mean. Like my mom's like, ask him what he wants. He wants amala. These times, I'm going to be the one cooking it. I don't like amala. So we're eating eba. Like,
but the thing is, it depends on the dynamics, like I said.
Yeah.
Like a family where the man is the provider, like the actual provider, where he's the one dropping the money for you to go to the market to go buy things. You can't tell him what he's going to eat.
You make it.
Damn.
If you're the
I wouldn't survive.
Yeah.
The Nige.
Paying you a wage then. Like
fair enough. In that dynamic where like, obviously if I'm like, not working at anything.
Nobody's saying you're not working.
If he was amala, then I have to cook it. Like if I'm not working, but obviously if I'm doing a little part time, okay, if I want eba today, we'll have an eba, babe. We're gonna have eba. It's not like
also I think another thing that a lot of women fail to realize is approach is everything.
Yeah.
Approach.
If eba is all you have in that house, yeah, and the man does not want eba, and you know it's gonna be a problem. You don't go and say, "Oh, babe, it's only about we have in the house. That's what I have to give you."
What are we going to say?
Bro, like, what?
Teach us. What do we say? Ginger it. Come on, Akeeb, give us.
Bro, feet perfume, Sarah. Spray perfume. What do you mean? And walk up to the man and be like, yo, babe, like, I know you've had a long day, just back from work, but
stroke your ego.
I made the best
Stroke the ego. Just stroke the ego.
The last episode where I said if you touch this part of the neck.
There's the way you would do it. You say, babe, you know what? Let's just order food. I swear. There's the way you do it.
Guys, his online course is in the description box. Please subscribe. But guys, actually, on the topic, I saw this statement and someone said, broke women don't see themselves as broke. They think they're dating the wrong men.
Correct.
Facts.
And then can I now
broke women are so confident.
And then can I now
Go
on, add to it, ginger it.
I'm about to enter trouble. Well, we enter it with my head. Does that now support the point that women are opportunistic?
Yeah.
I love that.
We didn't say women.
Not all women, but there's a lot.
Men are more programmed to be opportunistic because, in the workforce and all that stuff there. Whereas women are just opportunistic, but just in a different.
I feel like I have so many questions to ask.
Go on.
Ask.
Wait, I don't understand. You said women are opportunistic.
Yeah, when it comes to like
Opportunistic to date. And can I tell you a story that I seen online? So there was this one girl who she saw this doctor on LinkedIn and she was like, this guy is kind of fine. He's a doctor. Let me see where this goes. She goes to his Instagram and then she kind of sees a photo of him doing something at a pottery class. She then goes to a pottery class and then she then sees it's his dad that runs a pottery class. So this girl enrolls herself into the pottery class. When she's at the pottery class, she's there talking and she's like, oh, I'm single. I'm looking for people. And she kind of like gets gist out the guy's dad.
She did a lot of background research
She did.
to know what he likes. And then she found out what he likes and then met his dad in the pottery class.
You watched the same video.
Was basically telling his dad exactly what
he likes.
knows that his son likes. And then the dad collected her details, gave it to the son, and
they're married.
Strategic positioning.
Wow.
yeah.
That's
It's creepy.
It's creepy, but
It's creepy.
because if a man did that,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But then
Very creepy, but it works.
What I was gonna say is like, who does dating then benefit realistically, men or
I
women?
think it can benefit both parties.
Both parties.
But it depends on what the intentions are.
Because the thing is, it's difficult for a broke man to date up.
Yeah. Yeah, I
It's
actually
very-
thought about that in the car
very
today.
easy.
Women can date up only because men actually prefer women that are just
Not really.
Not necessarily.
obviously
Nah.
like you guys are gonna say that, but you guys are just 2% right now. You're not the
Because
whole.
I listened to you guys put about the Tesco man and that. I was just
Now
laughing.
this Tesco guy.
Debbie has been trying to bury that conversation with me since.
I was just
Ree's the
laughing.
only one who said, yeah, I said with a contingency plan. You must have a contingency
A
plan.
man would date you regardless of your position, as long as he sees that you have value, you have morals, and you have a sense of direction. And the thing is, he would date you because he knows that he's going to be able to lead you in the right direction as well.
Lead me, K.
No, like
can I
what
say
I'm saying is, like, see, the thing is, let me give you let me give you an example. Let's say you're someone who's like 28, 29, and you're dating a girl who's like 23. She still has a lot of things to learn, especially from your experience. And because you've been through all those things, you're able to give her like, tips and tricks to navigate this world. You get that kind of thing.
Can I tell you what, yeah?
She's willing to learn
Your
as well.
scenario is too fanciful. Like it's just too listen to this basic. Okay, so basically, this man wants sex. This woman wants money. This man has money. She knows to get the money through sex. Are these guys not both opportunistic?
He can get sex anywhere though.
True, but like she knows that she just has to offer this type. Like but she can do that. She can also get money from somewhere, but from this particular man, she wants it, and from he wants this sex.
She was a fine babe.
So they're both like using this. They're both opportunistic in that sense.
I hear that, but then my next question would be, then why are you looking for loyalty in such a relationship?
But we're not even talking about that.
Just
We're talking about because we can get to that. Because I can see we all make sense here, and we can all agree on the point you're about to say. But I'm just talking in that aspect.
And a lot of those girls aren't loyal because as soon as they find someone with more money, gone.
The guy too is not loyal because
But see, guys, a lot of guys tend to fall for those kind of girls like that. When you look at these millionaires and their wives, like a lot of them are getting divorced now.
they sign prenup. Yeah, have fun. Go to Disneyland.
I'm screaming.
Are you guys boys? Yeah, you guys are close.
I don't know him.
Are you guys close or not? Yes or no?
Oh, sorry, bro. Nice to meet you, man.
You know where liars go?
Huh?
You know where liars go?
What are you saying?
To hell. Are you guys boys?
Eh?
I'm a man.
Things go
Are you
serious.
guys friends?
Yes, I can answer the question. Yes.
Thank you so much. Because that's all I wanted. I don't want you to be in
A
love
little
with it.
bit.
Let's say, for example, yeah, I think Akeeb looks like he's more likely to get into a fight. You guys are both. you guys are both out, right? Enjoy yourselves. The fight is lit. Akeeb gets into a fight. It's his fault. What are you doing?
I'll let him know it's his fault, but I'll separate the fight.
Like
I'll try.
separate the fight. You won't.
Yeah,
even
I'll try
throw a
to-
punch.
You won't defend him.
Well,
You won't punch him.
Punch.
if it's his fault and I'm defending him, like I'll probably get beat up too. So I'll try to escalate the situation.
Who is he fighting?
Wait, so you would
all
say
of
that,
that
like,
is also
if
there,
he's
but-
in fault, right?
If he's at fault.
Yeah, what are you doing?
If he's at fault, obviously I want to step in, but I have to gauge.
Yeah, he's right. Like, you have
So
to
okay, so
see
if he's
who
innocent, that's when
fighting
you wouldn't gauge it. You go in full force.
Even if he's innocent.
Even if he's innocent.
I think girls are a little bit different in that sense. Like, no, girls will actually join in. Is that my friend you're beating? Or no way. I don't think they stop engage. That's what I mean. Even if they're wrong, we're fighting with our friend.
Don't get me wrong. there's no point of both of us being injured.
You have to be strategic.
But
Let me be able to take him to the hospital.
Why can't I take you to the hospital?
Yeah, the one that they are beating.
Quincy is almost JJ. Leave Quincy alone.
Why do you guys have this wrong misconception about me? That
Your waist is black and your earring is gold. What did you want me to say?
so?
You know, I'd be so pissed off when my friends go into a fight because in the motor I just have to off my wig there and off anything that could.
You.
No, like let's say if you were to get into a fight, obviously as a friend I have to step in, right? I have to off the wig because they're not pulling that shit. Put it in the corner and actually head for it. But I don't want to do that. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't like fights.
Yeah, none of my friends are really like that. It'd be very rare.
Went to one club and this one's girlfriend was looking for beef with one girl there, and then there were like 3 senior men. Not my age mate, senior men like 40 something. They could order boys.
That wasn't.
I just stood there. I was like,
that actually wasn't the case. I can't remember that.
Oh, look at him defending his babes. Look at him defending his babes.
I was like,
Oh God, damn screaming.
There are those stories.
The stories. Okay, so we're doing
Ask them
orange.
if they want orange or red.
Do you want
orange or blue? Because red was red last
You
time.
heard her. Orange or blue?
You have to.
Yeah. Do you want orange or blue?
let's go.
Go on.
You want blue?
Quick.
Okay. This is shit. Hey. You take blue. Okay.
It's good, but they're not gonna like it. But anyway.
Okay. Page 27.
Which one is the hot one?
Well, we both.
I actually haven't read any of them, so I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I
So
want elements
page
of surprise.
27. I had dated Mofe for 8 months, and it was a great experience. One day he told me he has made up his mind to end the relationship. I almost ran mad because I couldn't even think of what I might have done wrong. After realizing that he didn't plan to change his mind, I told him I was pregnant. I faked a pregnancy test result and even showed proof that I've registered for antenatal. I was happy at the time because I felt my trick made him stay around. I started eating unhealthy so my stomach could grow bigger as a baby bump. I got tired of everything after 5 months and blocked him everywhere.
That's way too much effort.
What?
maybe you were the problem. Like,
I just want to know.
She's crazy.
That's the truth.
She's crazy.
I want to know what she was hooked up on to the point where.
She's crazy.
I'm gonna get one of those stories in a second.
but what? Like, why are you
But
like
you know-
eating food like to get a big belly? Like, it takes
you know-
9 months for a baby to grow. Do you get me?
Do you know what's even crazier is that she put in that much effort just to block him.
Yeah, when you could have.
At the end of the day, she
put
blocked
that
him and
If she put that
That's
level of
just
effort
wanting
into
power,
a
innit?
relationship, it won't have
she wanted to be the one to leave him.
Yeah, she want to be the one to walk away.
That is crazy.
You know, should I now bust your head? I've read a similar story to that, but the plot twist is they were married, so he didn't break up with her. He was just like he wanted a thick babe, so she was eating and drinking and everything, almost, and she got thick, but he couldn't carry her anymore. So he was like, "Yeah, you need to hit the gym."
That's crazy.
That's really sad. That's really sad.
Testing Lagos.
Read the orange one.
The orange one?
Just for fun, yeah.
You know, I think there's 2 orange.
Okay, we'll read one orange.
iPhone, same phone blue.
Is the orange one worse than the blue one?
We don't know, man. It's like red pill, blue pill. We just don't know. You know what the blue pill is? No.
Okay, so the other orange.
Yeah, go on.
Arinze 29. I think my girlfriend's head is strong because I'm always finding myself in a messy situation whenever I try to cheat on her. Ooh. An older lady invited me over to her house for knacking. Who am I to decline after she agreed to pay me a sum of money that is 5 times my monthly salary? On that day, we were already having research when an older man entered. I stood up at the speed of light because I knew he was probably her husband. They both laughed and told me to continue.
They are about to dissect him. Hey. Wahoo.
Since I lost my erection already, they asked me to sit on a chair while they watched me jerk off till I was hard again. A big boy like me, come and see how I looked like a foolish gigolo that they were pushing around. I've never been in such an awkward situation in my life. Last, I didn't get hard and I was told to leave without a dime. I felt useless and humiliated.
But I'm sorry, but like the first red flag in that story, they give you 5 times your salary.
Are you doing
And
question?
you are not afraid that they are stealing your destiny.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh.
5 times.
Nigeria is a crazy place, man.
You don't
The
worry.
power of like money from like Niger is crazy.
5 times his salary is probably like.
What is the average salary like in
Yeah,
Niger? What would be the average salary?
If you're working in a good place, I'd say 200K.
200K.
As of now,
What is 200K
Yeah.
equivalent to in euro?
it's nothing.
It's not. Don't worry, don't check.
It's
Don't
like
worry
5
about it.
Is it? It is.
No, it's not bad.
Less than 500.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I would have been broke, fam.
That's what he said 5 times his salary. I was just like,
I can understand why he would do something like crazy like that for like money.
That's why we first run.
yeah.
Because at the same
Either
time,
that or you pay me before. Let me see.
Half
the-
up front.
Yeah.
Which one is half?
Nigeria.
Which one is half? I want to see the full thing. Because I'm already invested.
Guys,
It's how can you get violated at like that?
That's mad. Are you guys deep in?
And they're just like, go.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
it's
they
amusing,
do it
yeah.
regularly.
But it also goes to show like poverty will have you doing wild stuff.
I'm sorry. Do you know something? They love it.
In
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! Oh, I know when the rich are rich in Nigeria. Oh my god! I went to this wedding. I was sick. Did I crash it? I didn't really crash it because we were like invited, but not by the people having the wedding. You know, Nigerian people. And I got there, and it was in the Civic Center in Lekki. And I remember getting in there, and everyone there had a foreign accent. They were all Nigerian, but they were all like raised abroad. Like the designers there, I felt like riffraff.
Let me tell you something.
I felt like riffraff.
Let me tell you
I
something.
also realized that's where they keep it all the fine
Tell
men
you something.
The rich
are rich.
Forget about
I would say there's no middle class in Nigeria. I feel like it's either you're poor or you're extremely
it.
rich.
You got it, you don't.
there's the middle class that is able to.
They like to
survive
feel among.
every day, yeah. But there's the rich,
That's what I'll put it as.
and then
That's
there's the
where they
poor.
put me.
Like,
Guys, can I ask, did you guys do boarding school in Niger?
Of course.
You did boarding school. So I'd love to know the difference between like boarding school and regular secondary school.
Boarding school was butty.
but in boarding school, they beat you up. You know?
Oh yeah, no. Actually, when I say it was butty, I was joking. Like, oh no, see, I cut grass. I swept the gutter.
Swept the gutter?
Gutter.
They like
Insert
manual
picture of
labor.
gutter here.
Manual labor. Because I've been hearing stories of people like having to fetch water for like their.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just used to it. I remember the day the senior just goes, and like there's like a group of junior boys behind, and we're like 10, 15. He doesn't say a word. He just goes. And me, I was looking down. By the time I looked up, all my friends were running. Before I caught up, I was the last man. Oh God.
The boarding is next
I
level,
first went to go and fetch water. Then he was with his girlfriend. He said they need entertainment. I should just be doing frog jump.
You'd actually think this is a joke. But this is what happened.
You think it's funny, but like, bro,
This is what
It's
happened.
not funny.
it was literally at the stadium. So like, man was like on the pavilion at the top, and I was on the field. I was just doing under hot sun, just the jump. I can't go for fitness because like I used to play footy like morning, afternoon, night.
Oh my God.
So, like I was fit. I was fit to do the frog jump. And like his girlfriend as well was like one of my friends. Like I just had a couple of like older class girls that used to like me. So after like 10 minutes, she was just like, "Oh yeah, please just let him go." I went to my room. I first cold shower, and I laid down my bed till the following day. I'm not even sleeping from 3 p.m.
That is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about childhood stories, like if you guys had any.
Any memorable like night story?
My childhood was pretty good.
It was what?
You were pretty normal.
Because I keep just
Do you know what? I want Quincy to tell me about like his last job in Niger and his work ethic. Because when he was telling me the story, I couldn't believe it.
You stupid work ethic.
Just
Hey, no. I have to give man props.
I would say in Nigeria, just because of the way things are, you have to put in more effort. You have to work harder and stuff. So the last job I had before I moved over was on the island. So basically in Nigeria, there's the mainland and there's the island, right? So I lived on the mainland, and the job I had was on the island. So it was far, there was traffic. I had to wake up early. Sometimes I'll wake up as early as 4 o'clock, leave the house for say 5:30, get to the bus stop, get on the bus and I'll enter multiple buses, and I couldn't drive because traffic. Like you could stay in traffic that doesn't move for 3 hours. So like it was, and with all that effort of going to work, like I didn't have the chance to say, you know what, screw this, I'm leaving. I'm not doing this anymore because I know if I left, well, I won't get another job. But coming here, I feel like I'm relaxed. You know, life is
even
easier.
in
like,
the chair.
You know, like if I wake up and my throat just sounds weird. Hello, I don't think I can work today, and I get the day off. Do you get me? So like here, I'm a bit more calm.
Rest assured.
But in Nigeria, it wasn't that way. It's a dog eat dog world in Nigeria. If you're not ready to work, if you're not ready to put in the efforts, you know, you'll be left behind.
Let me bust your head.
Be left behind, man.
Because we had similar jobs. Like he worked in a bank, I worked in a bank. I know what that's like. My house to the bank, if I was walking, was an hour 30 minutes. Going to the office in the morning could be like 30, 45 minutes. But going home in the night,
The traffic was.
I would be in traffic for like 3-4 hours.
The traffic was.
That's crazy.
But my house is literally just like a 30-minute drive away.
Because that's one of the main
That's how
issues
crazy it
with
is.
working in Nigeria. The traffic. The
remember
traffic is just.
I went to Nigeria in 2018. I remember, I don't know where, I think we were going from Ibadan back to Lagos, and it was the night time. And mind you, I had slept, I don't know how many hours, and I was in traffic. I woke up and I was still in traffic. I went mad. I felt like I was going to die. Like, it was, and mind you, it's also hot. Then also, you're in a confined space. And that's if you want to go and walk in the streets with everybody else. But what kept me was the UWM CDs they used to sell on the street. I used to listen to like, those songs were nice. They had a little mix for me. That's the only good memory. But like, imagine like sleeping and waking up in traffic, like not moving. Do you get me? That drove me mad.
That's crazy.
My mom wants me to go.
I've never been stuck in traffic mad like that.
It's a normal
It's
thing,
crazy.
So that's just, life was harder there, but you had to work hard if you wanted to eat, basically. So
I just can't do that. I feel so spoiled.
What's called we had a girl on previously on the pod, and I asked her what is the pettiest reason you like stopped talking to someone, and I said because he supported Arsenal. So I wanted to know what, like, you know, as guys, what's the pettiest reason you cut off someone?
yeah, my food.
That's not petty.
The food.
I agree with that.
Is it a friend or like
A girl, like
girl?
you were seeing.
Anybody.
Oh,
Seeing.
the girl.
Yeah, you were seeing. Yeah.
I
I don't
wasn't.
think I've
What's the
got-
pettiest reason?
I wasn't
think
seeing
I've
her,
gone
but
for
like I
anybody.
think one day I caught a glimpse of her feet.
What was it like? What?
I went through a phase, bro. It wasn't even that bad, but I just went through a phase after my first, relationship when we broke up. So I was just a bastard for vibes. And the girl came over and, bro, like that was the first day I saw her. That was the last day I saw her.
Chef.
I saw the feet. I was like,
What was the feet like? What was it? A long toe, a big toe?
it wasn't even bad. It was just a little bit of discoloration here and there.
Keep. Oh my God.
Shit.
A little. I'm goddamn screaming.
I don't have caught off anyone for petty.
You look petty though. I'm not gonna lie. Like petty, but low key.
Nah, I don't think.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
look
side eye people. Like if
I
they
look
say
petty,
something-
but Ike.
I don't think I've caught a girl for a petty reason. She had to have done something.
So nice of you.
I don't think.
That's so
Yeah,
sweet.
I don't think I have.
They won't think twice about cutting you off.
I know. Well, that's life, innit?
What's
That's
called?
life.
I have a riddle.
Okay.
I have 6 eggs. I broke 2.
Mm.
I fried 2.
Mhm.
I ate 2. How many eggs do I have left?
6.
You
Two.
just have them in different forms.
Two.
Can I tell you something though?
Mm.
I don't know the answer either.
I think it's 6.
I wanted us
Because
to
I
chop
still.
it up.
It's
Wait,
two.
you have 6 eggs,
Yeah.
2,
So there's
Mhm.
two gone.
fried 2,
Yeah.
and then what did you?
I
last
ate
time?
Ate the
two.
two fried
You
eggs.
said how many have you got
ate
left?
2.
Two.
Did you say you broke 2?
I ate. What's it called? I have 6 eggs. I broke 2. I fried 2. I ate 2. How many
So-
eggs do I have left?
think
You
Six
know what?
eggs.
I think
Six
it's 4.
eggs. The breaks.
I think it's 4.
breaks
I
two.
think it's
Because
6.
You broke 2, and then you fried.
No,
the
but
2 that
listen
you
now.
broke,
Listen to my
And
logic.
then you ate the same 2.
The reason why I'm saying
It's 4.
Oh,
It's actually open to
wait,
interpretation.
but
It just
it's
depends,
open.
though.
But can I give my logic why I say 6? You say you have 6. You broke. That's past tense. You fried past tense. You ate past tense. Have is
A present.
present tense. So you have 6. How many do I have left?
Another angle.
It's open to
There's a
But you
brain
know
up
what? I
here.
think I go with that. That actually makes, because you said you have.
You have, how many have I left?
Do you guys feel like that's the right answer?
Yeah, I think
So you could have had 12 altogether.
I like how
but
we
you're
go
saying you
through the
currently
different
have.
stages
You
from
see how
4 to
people's
6.
brains.
I said something. She goes,
open.
It
Open to interpretation. Like,
is.
Well,
Roz is right.
exactly.
Oh, look at there.
6.
Oh.
is that
Oh.
Yeah, it goes in the other scenario. There can be a possibility that you broke 2 eggs, cooked 2 eggs, and ate 2 eggs out of the 6 eggs, which means you have no eggs left at all. However, the correct answer for this puzzle is you have 6 eggs left, and it all sums up to knowing your grammar right.
So you sabi English.
Don't ask me to write it, Sha. Don't ask you to write
No, I'm
English.
just saying, go learn something. Like,
can I tell you what? Anytime I have a mess up in English, right, it'll never be in the morning, daytime. It's after a long day. I've had to speak a lot. That's why, like, maybe my English is a bit wicker. Do you get me? It's a bit of a DJ deck type. Other than that, like, I'm calm.
But I think our English is just like, it's when we're talking to people, our English is spot top tier.
I die.
But when you're around your own people,
Have you seen me in my office?
What
When they are full Irish. You see how I'm talking with confidence.
Yeah.
Bro, we're like 2 white boys in my office. You hear the thick Irish accents.
And then what?
Bro,
How do you talk like in your office?
I'm just there like, I'm sorry. Like, oh, like, could you come and present? I stand there, roll up my eyes, say, today we're going to be talking about that. I'm like, Lord knows I have a master's, but like, she's hard. all of a
Now you
sudden.
know how I feel.
is
Of
your
course I
team-
can
is your
relate.
team
Thank
big?
you.
Do you have a big team?
Not really,
Or do
like,
you
we're
work
like
with a big team?
15 people.
Yeah,
Team.
because I relate well with my team. Like,
The thing is, we have such a diverse group. Like, there's Irish people, there's Lithuanian people. So like, it's different backgrounds. There's Indian as well. So like, you need
same
to
with mine.
cater for everybody's needs.
It's the same with mine too. Well, I get on well with them at work.
okay, guys, I have a bit of a question that someone brought up at lunchtime, and I didn't deep it until they asked. But they're like, do you think African parents beating their kids came from slavery?
Shit.
No.
So
But how come white people don't beat their kids the way black people beat their
Like
kids?
nonsense.
They used to.
They used to
became illegal. Teachers used to be able to.
beat
Yeah,
the hell out
in
of
Irish
them.
history, yes, that's what they used to do actually.
See, the thing is,
Yeah.
for people who want to follow the Bible says, spare the rod, spoil the child. And that's literally what it is.
But like
Sometimes I
the
feel
way
like
some Nigerian
sometimes
parents
I feel like
beat
African
their
parents
kids.
go overboard.
yeah, they go way over.
You see, the thing is, I have 5 siblings, but like 4 of them are like kids, and I literally feel like I'm their dad. And I think that's what's given me the biggest experience of my life, in the sense that I knew how to relate with them. Beating them is not always the best way. Sometimes the way you have to bond with your child. When you bond with your children and they understand that level of bonding that you guys have, there's a way that you can correct them without even touching them. You communicate with them with
Positive
bro, like,
reinforcement.
all you have to do is look at them and they get the message.
It's
Mm.
not all kids. That does not work with all kids, bro. There are some
It
kids.
doesn't. True.
You look at them, look you right in the eye,
And they're like, what?
do what you don't want them to do.
Daddy
Like, why you looking at me like
It's
that?
not. It's
You
not
know.
all kids.
I relate to that because I have 2 sets of twin siblings. The second
Two,
boy,
yo, rewind. 2 sets. Your mom had twin and twin.
we actually had 3, but
3.
like 1,
Yeah.
and then so there's only 2 left now.
Hey.
Like,
Oh
bro,
gosh.
like when I say there's one of them that's so stubborn, we had a TV hung on the wall. Man took it down, took the TV apart, put it back together. It wasn't working. We scolded him. He took it down again, took it apart, put it back together. We beat him. He was like, you are not tired of wasting your time. He took it down again.
What was his aim to take this TV
He
apart?
just likes it- bro, like if you buy him toys, he takes it apart and puts it back together.
See, what your parents should have
That's an engineer
done
right there.
Yeah,
is put him in engineering.
He's still young now. Relax. He's just like 13.
No, it's
Still, start
13.
now.
But still, he has.
Start now. Child prodigy.
What?
Child prodigy. Yeah, like
Child
get
prodigy.
them while they're young, bro.
Understanding how
Yeah, get him stuff. Put him on YouTube to be watching these videos of.
He's my sibling, but I don't think he's that bright.
My sister was having property on Roblox. Like she was. You have to get them while they're young. 100%.
Damn.
I hear that. He needs to prove himself.
Have you guys had like any like traumatic beatings that really had you looking at your parents like left ways?
definitely.
I think there was one time where like
We've all
I know you were asking them, but I have a story.
Go on.
So I was like, this is when I realized that my mom is a woman and she also goes through.
Oh, I've got one of them stories too.
Menstrual cycles. You hear me? I said strikes. So basically, I was like, I don't know. She was really angry at me, and like she said that I should do something. And I was like, well, da 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 da. She out of nowhere, I just saw a slap on my face, but it was so unwarranted. Why? Because like this is definitely you were aiming. You wanted to release your anger, and it was on me. Yeah. Like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You get me? I just said, oh well, da da da. What?
My mom was. I got like my school report card came. And my mom just finished a night shift, so she was asleep. So I was not gonna wake my mom to tell her. Like, and it wasn't like I even got bad grades. So I think my dad came up and told her and was talking about it. This woman stormed down the stairs and guys, she drop kicked me. Like I remember just seeing the floor. I just remember seeing the floor being like, yeah.
You know my problem with African parents?
What?
They are the most. They are like, you would think these people are not fit until they are beating you.
Yeah.
Until they are ready to.
You're like, where do you get this energy from?
Oh, let me tell you the worst one I saw with my brothers. This one's a bit crazy. So my brothers were fighting over, I think it was like a can of malt or a bottle of malt. One did not want to drink it in the cup because he felt like if you had the can of the bottle, you had more in it. So they started fighting and they pushed each other into the wall. Then there was a human-shaped hole in our kitchen wall. My dad got home and offed his belts and they turned purple in their hands. Like, I mean, me and my mom were upstairs terrified to even intervene because we didn't want to chop in what they got. Till today, my brothers never forgot it. Like, I remember looking at their arms being like, if they go to school tomorrow and their teacher was to see this, Child Protective Services would be there, sharp. It was brazy.
My dad has never hit me in this life, but you see my mom.
My dad has never hit me.
It's like she went to army school.
Ah.
So my grandpa,
Nigerian army.
So like, bro, like I remember her. My granddad even told me like one time they beat my mom in school. Her chin tore, and then they called my granddad and my granddad was like, "Oh, was she in the wrong?" And then they were like, "Oh yeah, this is what she did." My granddad was like, "Stitch her up." Just stitch her up. That's it. So like she grew up so hardened. Imagine you kind of beating a child. Bro, I remember being in the UK and
gosh,
I saw there's a dwarf walking on the street and I was laughing at this man, bro. Because that was the first time I saw a dwarf in my life, so I was amused. I was like, oh, what's going on? Bro, I received backhand with her ring. Like diamond ring, bro. Child backhand on my lip. Bro, I was literally bleeding. I was carrying my blood like this. The blood stopped everything. We got home, I thought I was done. I thought she'd be like, oh, my son, oh, my. Round 2.
Hey,
my dad never beat us, but it was probably because of the damage he would do.
Yeah.
He actually did beat us because he was huge. But my mom, well, that's a different story. I think every Sunday I used to chop beating because for some reason, I don't know if she was in a bad mood on Sundays, but Sundays after then when we're coming back from church or when we're going, somebody must get it. Or one of my sisters for any reason. Oh, you didn't button your clothes properly. Why is your jeans down?
She did recharge for the week.
Nah. So my mom beat the shit out of us though.
But to be honest, that's what made me who I am. To be honest, like, cause I feel like as a person, I'm so disciplined. Like I don't take rubbish. I don't take nonsense. I like to live a certain way. I like my things being done a certain way, and that's because of the level of, discipline that she's put in me. Literally, like I feel like that woman, I learned so much. Whether she beats me or she not beats me, but more from the beating, I learned a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
if you were to come back to life again, would you choose to be raised the exact same way?
Well, yes, but with just subtle differences.
Subtle beatings.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually mind.
I wouldn't say I would change the beating. I wouldn't say I would change things like that. I think what more I would change is just maybe the environment which I grew in. I grew up in an environment.
Where? Tell us where. Like whereabouts?
I'm a Lagos boy and I grew up in
Lagos City.
It's not more about the environment. It's not about the environment. It's more about the environment, like more like the household, like the dynamics in the house, that kind of thing. I think that's what I would change a bit. But like aside from that, I think I'm pretty good. It was fun.
If there's one thing you could bring from Nigeria abroad here, what would it be?
Shame.
Shame.
Sorry, not my question. Answer.
Did you just say shame? I want to know why she said shame. That's such a direct answer. You feel like we don't bring shame from home?
No, like in regards to like what would we want here? No.
What from Nigeria to here? What would if you could bring
Then
one
next
thing?
is food. There's
The
certain
food.
types of food
Yo,
that you
Whitehall?
can find in Nigeria.
Is it Whitehall or White House?
White House.
Yeah.
You don't chop for there. Steady.
Oh my God, it's so good, man.
You know, I went there one day during my NYC. I had 2 plates.
It's just the
Two.
And I took takeaway.
The food is so fresh in Nigeria, like insane. You go to market, kill the fish right in front of you, man. That fresh,
kill it, pluck it, everything in front of you.
right there.
It's
You
lovely.
could do that in Hof, no?
And
In the market.
No, but
crazy.
like, that's the truth. I think the food is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I don't think, and to be honest, the food is the biggest thing because like everything here is processed.
Yeah, I low key feel like that's why my great grandmother is alive for so long. She's 105 this year.
And I tell you, if you want to pound yam today, you're going Sunday. We're pounding yam. You're going to the market
Go
in
and
the
get
morning.
it, like it's the food. Like there are certain soups in Nigeria.
Everything is so fresh.
You can get here, banga or how.
Oh, you can get banga here. I'll tell you the restaurant. I've had it. That's where I first tasted it. Don't worry,
It's not the same.
I got you.
Bangada, yeah. You know,
Ikwabi, my mom's friend used to make that. All the stuff
Sorry.
you're saying, I've had it here.
one more thing.
Yeah, I need my mom's friends to teach me
One
how to
more
make
thing
it.
that
It's
we bring
busting.
is the sun.
The sun. Okay, fair enough.
Bro.
It's quite necessary.
Fair enough.
That sun with no wind. You're
I
grand.
don't miss Nigeria.
But we have wind
I
here.
don't miss Nigeria. So
Right,
no.
guys. We got a.
Guys, we loved having you. We're wrapping it up. You guys, I genuinely have laughed so much this episode. Laughed so much. So we're gonna cut it here. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. Appreciate you.
Small.
Yeah.
Small,
A little bit.
Nigerian.
You guys didn't give me
Nigerian
refreshments.
men-
You know, give me refreshment. You say make I
You're
have
supposed to
fun.
bring.
You're supposed to bring stuff here.
I was thinking about it.
Can you imagine? You thought about it and you still didn't do it. Quincy, baby, I'm just happy you brought yourself because I know the struggle. I know the struggle. Thank you so much for watching and listening, guys. Bye.